Hi everybody, how are you? It is I, Crafty Jackie, and I am here. Not only am I here, but I'm here with a haul, I tell you. Um, it's been a hot minute since I've been on this YouTube again, and I'm trying real hard to be more. But I do have a haul. I went to the Goodwill yesterday looking for some things to work on for projects and for some things I'm doing for a what do you call it, a craft fair that's going to be at our church in November. So I was looking for some books. I was looking for trying to find Christmas ornaments because I'm making some. This is the actual thing I will fill. Ron's mom used to make these. I made one for the 4th of July. I should have brought it in here, but I didn't. And I was going to make maybe 3 or 4 of these. I don't know. They're a little time consuming, but I don't have enough ornaments. I have enough maybe to make one more, so I'll see. As I'm making it, maybe I'll show you how I'm making it. But I did find some, the Goodwill's here. I don't know what they're doing, but first I had went to the one in Valparaiso about, a month ago. And it was always real dirty and junky and everything. And it was clean. All the stuff in there was nice, but they had jacked up the prices real high. Was able to find a few things I could use, but most of the stuff was really expensive. So then yesterday I went to the one in Portage, and it was the same thing. They had totally reorganized it, everything. And where there had always been a bunch of junk, there was always a lot of stuff. It was very spaced out, very nicely, like in a regular store. But their prices still were good. So I was lucky, and I did found a lot more, but I only got so much room for so much stuff here. So I'm in my craft room, and that's just part of what you see. I tell you, I've got it. It's everywhere. It's not near as wonderful as Dee's, but I'm trying. I had to combine my room that I did packing in or shipping, and from when I did my sales, I had to combine that stuff in here because my daughter's using that room for her own room now. So it ended up, I didn't have, I got rid of a lot of stuff since I'm not doing sales. I put stuff in storage. If I had room to do sales, I would, but I don't have any place to pack the stuff up. So I don't know what I'll do. I still may. I could do a few items, like things that I make. If you're interested in buying it, you could message me, and I could do that kind of stuff, but I can't do like a large volume, like 50 items. I just don't have the room to do it anymore. But anyway, I'm feeling good. Ron is feeling good, and we've been doing real well. My face is red. We went outside in the heat, and we went. There's a place that's about 15 minutes from our house. It's in Gary, Indiana. It's where they make pallets, and so all the wood, all the scraps, you can take for free. And I'm talking a mountain of wood that's probably 20 foot long at least, and 20 foot high. It's huge, like a mountain. And I picked up a couple of pieces of wood that I thought I might be able to use for crafting. And Ron picked up enough stuff to do like a couple of fires, but he didn't seem too gung-ho. So next time I'm going to see if I can't bring one of my grandkids over there with us to pick up the wood. So anyway, I will get started. I don't really know what else to say. It's been so long that I could go on for hours and hours about what's been going on in my life, but yeah, it is what it is. So I'm gonna have to keep bending down because the stuff's down here on the floor and I'm up here. I couldn't even find I have another tripod that's shorter that I sit up on my desk. Well, I have no idea what happened to that one. So this is my long tripod, which I will be using to do craft when I'm crafting, to show you what I'm doing. I finally unearthed it so I could figure out if this was going to work, and it works perfectly for me to have it where it's over my head and you can watch me what I'm doing. So I'll probably do a video. I have a doctor appointment one day this week, but probably towards the end of the week I will do a video and show you, you know, like say 2 or 3 projects that I'm doing. And you can write down how I'm doing it or whatnot. You don't ever have to, on anybody's crafts, you don't have to, you know, do it exactly like they're doing it. It's just to give you an idea, and it's to show you what kind of an idea that we have. And you just use what you have. You don't run out. If I say I'm using Elmer's glue, you don't have to run out and buy Elmer's glue. You can use whatever kind of glue you have, so long as it's the same type of glue. You don't have to duplicate everything. I have learned though in my crafting that some of the things that most everyone is using are actually better quality, like the IOD transfers are really much more colorful and pretty than the ones I bought, but mine are still pretty. They're just not quite as beautiful as what other people are using. And what else? And you learn by mistakes, you know, by your paints and stuff. You learn what is easiest for you, and your glues, what's easiest for you, what you would like to use. But you never have to, I mean, you really don't need a lot of stuff to do a lot of things that I do. You don't have to run out. I'm going to be honest with you. I have done all kinds of things in my house. I just redid them because I didn't like the way they were. I just did, let me see if I can reach it. Hold on. I actually have to try to see if I can fix. But these were 2 plaques I had gotten from the Dollar Tree. One had a cow on it, and one had a face of a cow. And then I had gotten these metal, galvanized metal things from Dollar Tree. And what I did was I decoupaged these napkins on here, and I painted the metal things, and I thought this would be much brighter and more inviting than what was up there. So let me get started here. Okay. This thing I bought, and I could kick myself. I was telling Ron today I should have probably bought both of them. There was 2 of them, because it's a beautiful, the picture itself, I'm not sure if it goes this way or does it matter, but it's looks like some kind of an overexposed photograph. I can't really tell, but what I've got it for was the frame. The frame, you can see, is really very all wood, very substantial, and I thought it would be great for a project. I said this here would probably be something cool. I could incorporate it for something for Halloween. It looks pretty ghostly to me. But it was only $1.99 for this frame. The other one was the same. I could have got 2 of them, but I didn't. I do that. And this I thought was very lovely, and I think I'm going to use it for a Christmas present for one of my daughters. And it is this lovely, like a platter, a little platter. And I thought it would be real nice for, you know, to put cookies on, or like whatever. But I just love the bird on it. Birds are in. The birdies are in. All right. Oh, this is heavy. Okay. Now when I went in, they only had one little aisle of stuff right in the front of Christmas stuff, and I looked through everything. There were no ornaments or anything. But I found this snowman DIY kit. And I opened it up. It has enough to make 9 snowmen. This would be so cute for like, oh gosh, if you had brownies or Cub Scouts, or use them for school, for a party. They could, you know, make their own snowmen at the party. But I bought them to use. I was going to make little snowmen and probably use them in assemblages that I make, or I don't know, make ornaments out of them. I'm not sure. But they have 9 little containers of air dry clay. It's the foam clay rather than the other kind that I accidentally bought the foam kind and went to do something and it wasn't working. And so I called Dee and I asked her about it. Dee from Thrill of the Thrift. And yeah, so we discussed it, and I did order the right kind from Walmart, and I got it yesterday. And then there's this whole bag of nothing but little hats, and there's little noses in there and everything. So I spent a lot of time in my craft room crafting. It's one thing I've learned, that like for making the, first of all, I love it, I enjoy it, I always have. But if you're making things for a craft fair or something, you better be working on it all the time. You can't like start 2 weeks before and expect it, you know, have anything worth selling. Okay, let's see, this is something else here. Okay. And then I got this, which I thought, it came from one of those companies had catalogs and everything, looked very kind of homey. And I think it's really cute. Looks like it had something up here that they took off. I don't know what. But I thought it would be cute for Christmas. There's the 2 mirrors here, but I was thinking of putting maybe pictures in here. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do, but it's a pretty good size piece. And it's all wood. I see it's got a little crack here. But it's got really good features, and I'm sure I can make something very cute out of it. It's got a sawtooth hanger already on it, which is nice. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this, getting my fingers stuck in it. This is, I'm not really sure what it is. We've gotten them before with puzzles in them and stuff, but it's just an empty box. It's unpainted. It's never been, painted or used for anything. But I thought it would be very good. I could, decorate it, and it could be something good for storing things in, or it might make a real nice, you put teas in it. I'm thinking of things for Christmas presents. I think this would be a nice thing. It's nice that it has nothing on it yet, so my mind can just go crazy with it. Alrighty. They had so many things. I could have just went nuts, but then there's this box. Here, it opens like this. It's hinged, and it's got like a mesh kind of stuff here and all around it, and it's unfinished as well. And I just thought that was a really cool box. I thought something cool could be made out of it, made into it. I was trying to see where it came from. It was $5. I'm squinting. I should put my glasses on. $5 wherever it came from. So I thought this would be a really kind of a neat thing. And I got this other little thing. It's all wood. It looks like a little window. And I don't know if it came like this. I'm going to guess it came like this from wherever they bought it. It has two little hooks. You know, I suppose you could hang maybe pot holders on it. This would be nice in the kitchen. And I'm going to change out the flowers and everything. I like the little butterfly. I mean, it's cute, but I was going to do it differently. And yeah, I thought that was real cute. Okay. Let's see. All right. I'm really sorry. There's nowhere to put it, like right on top of me. I have been looking. People are always redecorating these and finding them. I never could find one that wasn't way on my price range. I found this one. It is solid wood. And, I mean, a million things could be done with it. It's in beautiful shape, so I can do whatever with it. It does have a thing on top here with, you know, that you can put a candle, but I believe that somebody tried to pry it out of here, so I think you could pry it out of here. If not, I do have candles that'll work for this. But, yeah, I just couldn't believe it. It was very reasonable. And then one of the things I am doing for the craft fair is a thing called blind date with a book. I saw it in a movie. Saw it on a Hallmark movie, and I thought, oh, that's clever. So I looked it up. So I already had ordered some books from somebody, a couple people off of Whatnot, but I thought, you know, I'm going to go to the Goodwill and see what I can find. So I found this book here. It's called The Ways We Hide. And it sounded like a really good book. So I got that. I got this one called by Maisie Dobbs called Maisie Dobbs, Birds of a Feather by Jacqueline Winspear. And it's a mystery. It's a pretty hefty book. Ought to keep somebody busy for a while. And I looked at it. It sounded very interesting to me. I think it's kind of a period piece, you know, like maybe in the 1800s. But I thought that one looked really good. And then I got this one. It is Victoria Thompson, Murder on St. Nicholas Avenue, a Gaslight Mystery. And it is this. And this one's a hardback. The other ones are the softback, but they're the, you know, like the size of a hardback. Okay. I got this one, which is by James Patterson and Richard DeLallo. The Christmas Wedding. And I thought, I love James Patterson myself personally. I thought it sounded like a very interesting book, very good book. And since it's going to be, you know, I figure some of these would be Christmas presents and sold at the Christmas fair. So I thought that might be an appropriate book. This one I heard about, but I've never seen it, is by J.K. Rowling, the one that wrote the Harry Potter books. It's called The Casual Vacancy, and it says it's her first adult novel. The big novel about a small town, and it is the first novel for adults. And I thought that looked very good. And let's see, I got two more here. I probably could go back in a week and find a million more. I have this, I love books, so, and my kids always buy me books. Then I got this one, The Secret Christmas Library, a novel by Jenny Colgan. And so it's like a mystery one. So I thought that would be good. And then this one is a national bestseller called 1491, New Revelations of the America Before Columbus by Charles C. Mann, second edition. And I thought, I realize there are people that every woman doesn't like to read some historical book, but people also could be buying for men, and I thought this sounded like a book that a man might really like. It sounds really, really good. So that is the books I got. Let me grab this one more thing over here. If I can do it without knocking everything over. Okay. This is also the room that our dog has her pads in, so I gotta watch why I have to put clean ones down. She pooped right when after we got home from our big adventure of getting wood. I found this canvas, and the interesting thing is, I don't know where it came from. It's got a tag on it, but it's anyway, it looks like a real painting because they've taken it and they have put highlights on different things, and I thought that was very pretty. I'm going to do something with it, and I was thinking of selling this at the craft fair. I'm trying to think of things that other people don't have, because one of my friends, cards is her thing, so she makes tons and tons of cards and sells them. One of the people, just different people make stuff like that. We have a big cookie, we call it a cookie walk, and everybody makes cookies and they sell them by the pound. But there's all kinds of things, and I looked on YouTube, and there's the things that most people are making, they're all alike, and I was trying to think of things that were different, but like I said, the books, I saw that on a Hallmark movie, and I thought, wow, that is really cool. I like that. So after I went to the Goodwill, then I ran into Dollar General. I got a few things that are in the kitchen. Oh, of course, everything's gonna fall down. I bought this little pack of garbage bags from my little garbage can in here, because I'm always wadding up those pads, and I need bags to put them in, kind of to knock down the odor a little bit. And then I found these, they have a lot of craft stuff there too. They had an array of paint colors that would knock you out, but they had these little clothespin things that are made to be used for dolls, and I was wanting to make a nativity set or nativity scene or something, so I bought these. Now of course I've knocked this over. Good Lord. I'm really sorry, guys. I got some double A's because I kept buying triple A's because Ron wanted them for his something he was using, a medical thing. And I end up using all my double A's. Well, I needed some because I have candles that you put them in, and I have a remote and you can turn it on and off, so I needed some for that. And then I got a pair of shorts, and they were $6, which I thought was reasonable. And I hope they're not stupid looking, but they are like this. And I love patriotic stuff, and I wear a lot of it in the summer, so I was real happy about that. They feel like cotton, but it says they're polyester. Bobby Brooks. Yeah, I can't read it, it's too little, but I thought I saw it on the label that they are polyester. So I got them shorts. And that is pretty much all I got. Now, I hope to this week, one day, when I'm crafting, I'm going to set up 3 projects or 2 projects, however I think long it takes me to do them. And I will show you, I will show you as I'm doing them, just like all the other people do on their craft channels, like Dee does on her, The Thrill of the Flip and stuff like that. And so I appreciate that you came today and you're watching. If you would subscribe to my new channel, because this channel is new, I couldn't seem to get the other one to work. I would really appreciate it if you could give me a thumbs up. YouTube is looking for all these things all the time now, and so I would really appreciate it if you like my video and you would share it with other people that know me, that we all have known each other. I would love that. And I would love to hear any comments. If you think of anything you'd like to see me make, let me know. And I will see you in my next video. I love you guys very much. Take care. Don't be too hot. It has been hot. Stay hydrated. And I see you soon. Bye.